10.4 is about perimeters and areas of similar figures. So when you're dealing with similar figures, and we've been talking about it for a couple days now, they have a or B. That's the scale factor. We've been dealing with that over and over again. So the ratio of their perimeter is the same A over B. Nothing changes. Okay, it's the same thing because you're just adding, so there's no reason to change any of their ratios. Okay, but the ratio of the areas end up A squared over B squared. Okay, that's your areas. Understand, remember, when you multiply together, you get the centimeters, 10 centimeters times 10 centimeters give you 100 centimeters squared. That's the same thing as we're talking about here. You want to square the scale factor to get your areas. In problem 1, you want to find the ratios in similar figures. The trapezoids at the right are similar, so 6 over 9. The tops match the tops, so our scale factor is 6 over 9, which, again, plugging your calculator is going to reduce top by 3, bottom by 3, gives you 2/3. So my scale factor there is 2/3. So the ratio for the perimeters is going to be the same. It's going to be 2/3, or 2 over 3. Okay, that's going to be the corresponding ratio of my perimeter. For the areas, what I want to do is I want to take the 2 and square it over 3 squared. 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9. That's the ratio of my areas. In problem 2, they want to find the areas using similar figures. The area of the smaller pentagon is 27.5 centimeters squared. They want to know the area of the larger pentagon is. So what's my scale factor? My scale factor is 4 over 10, which reduces 2 and 2 to 2 over 5. So that's going to be my scale factor. So the ratio of the areas, I'm going to go ahead and take and square this. So that's going to be 4 over 25. That's my ratio of my areas. Okay, so as we have the 4 over 25, that's going to be equal to, they give me the smaller one is 27.5, which is my area, over, let's call it x, the area of the larger pentagon. Okay, go ahead and cross multiply, you end up with 4x equals 687.5. Let's divide by 4. X equals 171.875. Okay, so you talk about the area of the larger pentagon to be about 172 centimeters squared. Finding the perimeter ratio, they want to know what is the scale factor and then what is the ratio of the perimeters. They're the same thing, it's really the same question. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to take our ratio of our areas, 50 over 98. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to reduce this fraction as far as we can. Put in your calculator, 50 ABC 98. Hit enter, let it reduce it for you. That's going to give me 25 over 49. Because you just take 2 out of both of them, in all honesty. That's our areas. We know our ratio of our areas is A squared over B squared. So in order to get these, all we're going to do is to get this to A, we would take the square root, right? Well, I need to do the same thing over here. So A over B is going to equal the square root of 25, which is 5, over the square root of 49, which is 7. So the ratio is that the scale factor is 5 over 7, and our perimeter ratio is 5:7. It's also our scale factor too.